A lot of people get disappointed maybe when they pray for things. They pray, keep praying for something, cars, houses, things of life, and they get disappointed when they don't get it. They get disappointed. Some people are literally angry with God that their prayers, their intentions, their petitions are not attended to. But to be frank with you, God's major focus, number one, is your spiritual health. Number two is your basic needs, your needs of life, food, clothing, you know, health, shelter, where you sleep. Those are the major things. And just about anybody can have these things in abundance: food, clothing, all right? God can give you all of that. But any other thing outside this, they are wants. They are wants, they are not needs. And your needs are the things that God is very, very much interested. But doesn't mean that God cannot give you your wants. It doesn't mean that God cannot make your wants come to pass. There is a condition. I think somewhere in Psalms 37 verse 4, it says, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. So when you delight yourself, delighting yourself in the Lord, the things of God give you joy. You know, you are you are a proponent of God's kingdom. Delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. When you delight in the Lord and prove it and show it, God can trust you with the desires, the wants, the desires of your heart, because He will see that this thing will not destroy you. This thing will not take you away from my presence. This thing will not make you forget me. This thing, instead of making you forget me, it will help you even to further the works of God's kingdom. So if I were you, and it comes with a lot of tests, trials, God needs to be sure that yes, I can give you private jets and you won't mess it up. You won't be using it to mess up. I can fund you heavily, and you will use the funds to propagate the kingdom of God. Those are the tests. God has to be sure about this. All right. So if as someone that has a lot of desires, your focus should be away from those desires actually. Ask yourself, how can I focus? How can I delight in the things of God? How can I build my delight? How can I live my life? How can I attune myself to the point that it is the things of God that delights me? If you get to that stage, to get to that point, then you know that the desires of your heart will come to you without destroying you, because a lot of people, their acquisitions are destroying them. So one way, and possibly the only way that the things you own don't destroy you is if you own them in God.